I think Frank from SpongeBob got off way too easy when he walked into the Krusty Krab and said, "Rev up those fryers because I'm sure hungry." First of all, this guy says rev up those fryers like they wouldn't already be revved up. It was the middle of the day. They're already gonna be cooking. They're not gonna like just sit around waiting. It's like, oh, where's Frank at? We need to wait on Frank. No. And because I'm sure hungry part, how full of yourself can you be? There's the thing. You walk into a restaurant after flinging the doors open, not even opening it regularly, blowing both doors open with both arms, and then saying, "Rev up those fries because I'm hungry." They're not gonna do it just because you're hungry. They know you're hungry. You're walking into the restaurant. It's like the only restaurant in Bikini Bottom, and he's not a priority. He's not a regular there. Cause like I can name like three other background fish who I see in the Krusty Krab more than Frank. And then when he gets grabbed by Mr. Krabs, not only does he have the audacity to yell out "help" twice, even though he's in the wrong and getting kicked out rightfully, he refuses to come back. Like you're not hungry if you're not gonna come back screaming "my leg." You didn't hurt your leg. You're faking. You're lying, turning yourself into the victim, and it's a public dining area too. So when I walk into a restaurant, I blow the doors open, fling them open. People are gonna stare at me because if you do something in a public space, yeah, people are gonna glance. You do it when they're eating in a public dining space, they're gonna stare at you. What better thing do they have to do besides eat their food and stare at something? That's what people do. So you're making a bigger scene than physically possible normally by yelling the whole time you're in the establishment for the whole 3 seconds you're in there. If I was Mr. Krabs, I would throw him out too. Because it's the middle of the day, some guy comes in, rev up those fryers. I'm gonna think, oh, it's the health inspector, it's somebody important. No, it's Frank, the guy who doesn't even own a shirt or shoes. He doesn't get service. I would throw him out regardless.